Hey, good morning, friends, 310 fans and followers. Hey, so it's been a little bit. I don't think I've posted since it's been about a week. No reason really other than I've just been in my head, keeping it real. One thing that I've learned, because I had to do a little bit of reflection and soul searching as I found life creeping back into my life, if that makes sense. Not life in a general term, I guess, but all of the things that happen, as far as work and relationships and friendships and all of those things. They sneak back up into your thought process or your pattern, and they can interrupt them based off of, how they're going, right? But one thing that I learned, really is something that I read and it sunk in, is that the only thing that we can control is what we do. The only thing that we can control is what we do. We can't control our emotions, right? But our emotions sometimes take over control of what we choose to or not to do. I think that's where the depression and anxiety come into play, because your emotions start spinning out of control, and then you just choose to succumb to whatever thought pattern or emotion you are feeling or dealing with. And it doesn't have to be that way. It's hard. It took me a couple days to get through it. But the thing is that over the last 7-8 months of the stuff that I've been through, is that I learned to do that. I have such a hate, and that's a strong word but such a hate for that person that I became and what it did to my life, that I just refuse to let something like that happen again. So it doesn't mean that you can't stumble and work through your own issues for a day or two or even a week, as long as you are progressing from the moment that you realize something is different. You can't just let it drag you down and suck you into that deep hole that there's no way out of again. So yeah, the only thing we have control of is our actions. We don't really have any control over our emotions, and it's just one of those things. I really don't have much else to say on that. I wish we could control our emotions. I think we can. I think people do a really good job on hiding them, and some people do a really good job on expressing them, which is okay too, because that's an outlet for some people. Just physically crying in public or laughing out loud or yelling, or I think that maybe that's a more of a healthy way to deal with certain emotions, vice what a lot of us do, and just tuck them down inside and like, man, I'll just deal with that later, or I don't have time for that shit right now. And the reality is you have to make time for it, because it's not going to go away. So other than that, it's Thursday. The week's almost over. God has blessed me, and continues to do so every day. It's Yuma. For those of you outside the area, we're looking at hitting the triple digits today. So summer is upon us, and on top of that, my own issue here, not an emotional one, but definitely causes some emotional thoughts and things, is my AC is out, which is not good, but at least it's at the beginning of summer and not in the dead of summer when you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and it's 98 degrees in your house. Not a fun time. So hopefully within the next few days we're going to replace that. Other than that, man, just want to say hi to everybody. One of my good buddies reached out, and actually, because he hadn't seen my videos, was like, what's going on, man? And I kind of, it's kind of an outlet, so it's good. Hey, just stay connected, whatever means that is, whether it's letters, emails, texts, phone calls, face to face. Stay healthy. this COVID thing's still a very real thing going around. Just do the things you're supposed to do. Make God your priority every day. Wake up humbly and in thanksgiving. Thank God for everything that He has put into your life, and pray for the things that you need. There are no selfish prayers. Other than that, I hope you all have a blessed day, and we'll see you next time.